It's astonishing how much Stockholm has supported Ukraine. In 2024, Sweden is stepping up its game by supporting Ukraine with substantial aid packages and sending advanced military equipment to the front lines. This strategic move significantly bolsters Sweden's military aid efforts. But what kind of military beasts is Sweden including in this aid package? And how will Ukraine deploy these on the battlefield? Let's dive into Sweden's strategic shift and explore the impact of this decision. Before we begin, don't forget to show your support by clicking the subscribe button, turning on notifications, and hitting the thumbs up. Sweden has recently sent a significant military aid package aimed at strengthening Ukraine's defenses. This bold move underscores Sweden's and the global commitment to defend Ukraine throughout this prolonged conflict. Finland has also taken action, increasing its support for Ukraine's military capabilities. The Swedish government has made it clear that they are dedicated to helping for the long haul. Since the start of Russia's large-scale invasion led by Vladimir Putin, Sweden has been one of Ukraine's key supporters. In March this year, Sweden became the newest member of NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, reinforcing its defensive posture and strengthening strategic ties with the embattled city of Kyiv. The Swedish government is acting decisively, intending to significantly enhance Ukraine's artillery and air defense capabilities to hold firm against ongoing Russian aggression. As part of a substantial military support package worth $500 million, Sweden is now considering gifting Ukraine fighter jets. This package, valued at 4.6 billion Swedish krona, is designed to meet Ukraine's military needs and improve its operational flexibility for the future. The aid includes essential equipment, tactical units, and financial support. With this military aid, Sweden is entering a new phase of support. This stage shifts the focus from merely financial support to capacity-building efforts. On Monday, Swedish Defense Minister Pål Jonson announced a significant package worth 4.6 billion Swedish krona, or about $445 million. The purchases funded by this package will greatly improve Ukraine's defensive capabilities, including combat boots, missiles, infantry fighting vehicles, and camouflage equipment. Half of the aid will go toward modernizing Sweden's next-generation Gripen fighter jets. Stockholm has indicated that their decision to relocate military assets is still under review. Sweden plans to retain its older Gripen models during the modernization process, leaving open the possibility of eventually transferring some jets to Kyiv. This well-calculated move not only supports a friend in need, but also ensures continuous operations for Sweden's own defense. Jonson hinted that Sweden may provide Gripen jets to Kyiv in a later phase, stating that this latest package simplifies that process. He added that Ukrainian pilots have already flown these jets extensively in preparation for joining NATO. Meanwhile, Stockholm has made it clear that their decision doesn't hinder the transfer of US-made F-16 jets to Kyiv from third-party countries. Sweden is also increasing the scale of aid by announcing the delivery of more portable air defense systems, RBS-70, grenade launchers, ammunition, anti-tank mines, and critical chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defense equipment. In a recent update, Jonson reaffirmed that Sweden would not limit the transfer of weapons to Kyiv, even for operations on Russian soil, emphasizing that Ukraine is clearly exercising its right to self-defense under international law. Ukrainian officials have voiced their frustration that some allies, particularly the United States, have been hesitant to allow weapons to be deployed for attacks within Russia due to concerns over escalation. Nonetheless, Sweden has shown unwavering support. In May, the Swedish government committed to providing $710 million worth of military aid to Ukraine over the next 3 years, a move that signals a strong stance amid Ukraine's ongoing struggles. Ukraine's military has expressed a need for anti-tank guns and mines to bolster its capabilities against Russia's mechanized forces. Sweden's aid includes a wide range of anti-tank weapons, recoilless rifles, and anti-tank mines, all intended to enhance Ukraine's ground operations. Additionally, Sweden will transfer naval equipment, including 6 more combat boat 90s and 2 launching trailers, to improve Ukraine's operational readiness at sea. Sweden has provided Ukraine with military assistance valued at 48.1 billion krona since Russia's full-scale invasion began in February 2022. This aid, in addition to a 17th package, underscores Sweden's commitment to Ukraine's defense. Sweden's contribution of 25 billion krona in military support in 2024 marked a turning point in the war. The situation remains critical as Swedish officials, like Czech Army Chief General Karel Reka, advocate for removing limitations on Ukraine's ability to use long-range missiles against targets in Russia, a move he believes is both legally permissible and strategically justified. More about that. Strategic and legal implications. As mentioned, there is a growing international debate about whether Ukraine should be allowed to target Russian territory. Sweden has taken a firm stance, supporting Ukraine's right to self-defense, including operations against Russian military assets. The delivery of long-range weapons, such as those suggested by Swedish officials, may further tilt the balance in Ukraine's favor, especially as it seeks to disrupt Russian supply lines and logistics deeper within Russian territory. Conclusion: the impact of Sweden's aid on Ukraine's war efforts. Sweden's increased support is a bold step that could potentially change the dynamics on the battlefield. The mix of air power, ground defense systems, and naval reinforcements gives Ukraine a well-rounded toolkit to fight Russian forces more effectively. This strategic shift marks not just a material contribution but a symbolic one, showing Europe's increasing resolve to ensure Ukraine has the means to defend its sovereignty. Call to action. To ensure you're always updated on the latest in global conflicts, military strategies, and geopolitical shifts, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments. What do you think about Sweden's decision to send fighter jets and advanced military equipment? Will this turn the tide for Ukraine? This expanded version delves deeper into the military assets and their strategic importance while keeping your viewer engaged with detailed yet digestible explanations.